Good evening. It's April 24, 2026. And this is just a recap story of my gallbladder operation, how it came to be. During that time, several people that I knew in the office were having gallbladder problems. They were usually in pain, being brought to the hospital, and eventually, some of them on emergency case, they were in extreme pain, had to have their gallbladder removed. And one of those patients shared their story with me and said it was excruciating pain, worse than giving birth. So she told me, if you're having problems with your gallbladder and you will eventually be considering having it removed, why don't you consider doing it now? You're young, you have medical coverage because of your job, you have no emergency case, so there won't be complications, and you might not have all of that in some future time when you will need a gallbladder operation. And I consider that. And I asked the doctor, can I? At that time, I had no pain. I was not jaundiced. There was no, the term was asymptomatic. There was nothing about me that would indicate I was having problems with my gallbladder, except for an incident when one day my stool turned white and my urine turned like bright orange with tea. So it was a dark orange, weird color. And because of those colors, I went to have consultation because I knew something was wrong and to have blood tests. And the blood test for liver, SGPT, is got the numbers are usually 19, 20, 21, but my numbers were 474. So the doctor said, you have an acute liver injury going on right now. And they tried to determine what was causing it. Was it hepatitis? Was it something? So all of the ultrasound and so. The closest thing that they could find was there were gallstones. But my gallstones were very small and all clumped together. And so they said, looks like maybe a small bit broke off and blocked my bile duct. And later on, I had this experience of excruciating pain while passing, and it was a little bloody. And then later on, all of my numbers went down. So the doctor said, it looks like your body was able to pass the stone, and now everything's back to normal. And so I asked the doctor, can I have gallbladder removal? And he said, normally, given all of your conditions now, the answer would be no, but suspecting that it was a blocked bile duct, I'd say yes. So we proceeded with the gallbladder removal. And later on, he comes to me and says, it's a good thing we did because the condition of your gallbladder wasn't good. It was hard, not so elastic. It was highly scarred. And so it was good that it was taken out. And I'm thankful that events that happened around me guided me towards having the gallbladder removal at that point in time. And so, sometimes, pay attention to what's going on around you, people who are getting sick, guidance that you will have about a possible operation you might need, because you just might have been given a fantastic opportunity to be healthier.